This is the step that officially creates your LLC in the state of Florida, and I'll walk you through that now, step by step, using Northwest Registered Agent. To join me on this page, and to get the best available deal with Northwest, go to the link on screen, or get here by clicking the link you can find in the description below. Once you're on this page, select Florida as your state, and then click Get Started. If you're not quite ready to start the filing yet, that's completely fine. Just follow along, and you can come back to the link whenever you're ready. When you land on the Order tab, you'll see everything that's included with your formation service. You get 1 year of registered agent service free, a free business address and mail scanning, a free domain, website, email, and phone line, free brand protection, and renewal alerts and filing service enrollment. Northwest calls the domain, the website, email, and phone line their business identity features. They're free forever at the starting level, and if you need to, you can upgrade to paid versions as your business grows. The entity type is already set to LLC, which is what we're forming today. You'll see options for corporation and nonprofit. Those don't apply here, so we'll just leave LLC selected. And the jurisdiction is already set to Florida. You'll see the Florida filing fee here, $125 for the standard processing. That's the state fee, not a Northwest charge. You'd pay that regardless of how you file. Even if you wanted to be your own registered agent and handle everything yourself, you'll still pay this fee to the state of Florida. The Northwest Basic Package is $39, which you can see on the right side of the screen. That's their flat service fee on top of the state fee. You can see the rest of your included items here, and when you're ready, click Continue. Now we're on the Company tab, and this is where you'll enter your company name. Enter your LLC name in the company field here. You'll notice there's a separate designator dropdown right next to it. The most common designator is already selected, so I'd go with that. Below these fields, you'll see the preview showing exactly how your business name will appear on state records. If your name isn't available, Northwest will help guide you through some options. I'll be using Business Tutorial Academy LLC, and once you're done, scroll down and click Continue. Now we're on the Business Details tab. You'll see a checkbox here for business purpose. By default, it's checked, and it says use generic business purpose. If you want to keep it simple, you can leave that as is. If you'd like to be more specific about what your business does, just uncheck it, and you can type in your own business purpose. I'll leave it checked for now. For both the physical address and mailing address, you'll see that these are both set to the Northwest Registered Agent address, and that's exactly what we want. This is one of the real benefits of using Northwest. If you click the blue question mark tooltips, they explain why using their address keeps your personal information off public records. I'd recommend leaving both of these set to the Northwest address. Next, if you have a business attorney, you can switch this to yes, and then enter their email. If you don't, just leave it as no. Once you're done, click Continue. Now we're on the Account tab. This is where you'll create your login for Northwest. Enter your first and last name, then your phone number. Northwest uses that for two-factor authentication to help keep your account secure. Then enter your email address and create a strong password. Make sure it's something secure that you haven't used elsewhere and save it somewhere safe. Click Continue when you're done. Next is the Management tab. Here you'll choose your management type. Member Managed is already selected, and for most people, that's the right choice. If you click this tooltip, it explains the difference. Member Managed means that the owners make all of the decisions themselves. Manager Managed is for situations where the owner's not involved in the day-to-day operations and wants to hire a manager to make business decisions. If you're not sure, leave it on Member Managed. You'll also see an option to list your members and managers with the state. If you plan to open a business bank account, and you should, so I'll cover that shortly, most banks will require this information to be on file with the state. So go ahead and select List with the State, which will make that process as easy as possible. Under that tooltip, Northwest also explains why they recommend using their address rather than your home address on public records. Below that option, you'll see Member 1. Enter your first and last name here. The address is already set to our registered agent address, which is what we want. If your LLC has more than one owner, click Add Member and enter each person's details the same way. When you're done, click Continue. Now you're on the Recommended tab, and this is actually where we handle step 4 of setting up your LLC, getting your employer identification number, or EIN. You'll see Tax ID as the first option here. That's your EIN, Your EIN is basically your business's social security number. You'll need it to open a business bank account, file your taxes, and hire employees if you ever need to. For $50, Northwest will handle all the IRS paperwork for you, and your EIN will show up directly in your Northwest account once it's ready. If you'd prefer to save the $50, you can get your EIN directly from the IRS for free at irs.gov. Just keep in mind that you have to wait until your Florida LLC is officially approved before you can apply yourself. If you want to keep things moving and have Northwest handle it, the $50 is worth it. I have done this myself in the past, but for my next LLC, I plan to include it here. Otherwise, skip this and apply on the IRS website once your approval comes through. The next option is the S-Corp election with the IRS. This doesn't mean you're forming a corporation. You're still forming an LLC. This is purely a tax election that changes how the IRS taxes your business. If you're not sure whether this makes sense for you, you can skip it for now. You can always make this election later, and it's really a conversation to have with a CPA once your business is up and running. We'll come back to that in step 7. Next is premium mail service. This is different from your registered agent service. It's for all of your regular business mail. If you want a unique business address in a real commercial building, and you'd like Northwest to handle all of your incoming mail, this is the option for you. It's not something everybody needs, especially if you already have a good mail setup, but it's worth knowing that it's available. Toggle it on to explore the options, or leave it off if you don't need it. I've linked their Florida mail forwarding page in the description with more details. If you want to protect your brand name or logo, Northwest offers a trademark filing service for $5.99. It's not required to form your LLC, but if you're building a real brand, it's worth considering. You can skip this today and come back to it later. The last option is DBA trade name filing, also called doing business as. This lets your LLC operate publicly under a different name than your legal LLC name. If your brand name and your LLC name are the same, you don't need this. If you want to do business under a different name without setting up an entirely new business, you can add it here for $175. And if you're not sure about any of these right now, don't worry. As you can see in the Good to Know section at the bottom, you can add or cancel any of these services later from within your account. When you're ready, go ahead and click Continue. Now you're on the Payment tab. Enter your payment details and billing address, and before you submit, take a look at the order summary on the right side of the screen. You'll see the Northwest Basic Package, the Florida State Filing Fee, and any of the add-ons that you've selected. Make sure everything looks right, and then click Submit Order. Once your payment goes through, you'll be taken into your Northwest account. From there, you can track the status of your filing and see an estimated completion date. Florida's standard processing typically takes around 10 business days, so keep an eye on your email from Northwest for updates.